we go. The past will sometimes try and follow us, but we have to follow Jesus every day where he's leading us. Phil Kingham. So this is the second time that Phil Kingham, who's my mentor, has ended up on this list of impact and advice. And this is one that's kind of hard to explain in some ways. Like, it doesn't fit into, it's not postcard sized. The past will try and follow us, but we have to keep following Jesus where he leads us. The reason Phil told me this is because one day, at one stage in life, we were meeting together every Tuesday morning at 7 in the morning, because he was just praying with me and talking me through stuff and just really helping me with so many things. And he said this because I'd been complaining that I was trying to live my life, and an old situation that had happened to me and that I'd been part of kept seeming to come back to me, and I couldn't seem to escape it. Whatever I was doing, like, it just felt like every time I got free of it, this thing was coming back, and it was just really bringing me down and bumming me out. And he just said that phrase to me. He just said, the past will always try and follow you, but it's our responsibility to follow Jesus. And really, that for me took a big weight off my shoulders, because I think I was almost condemning myself and getting frustrated because I felt like being stuck in London at the time meant I couldn't escape the situation. But what he was saying is that it's not my responsibility for the situation to not be around me. It's my responsibility to follow Jesus. And if I follow him, then if this thing keeps following me, then it doesn't matter, because it's always going to be one step behind, because I'm always one step behind, my Savior, my Master, my friend Jesus. And for eagle-eyed viewers who are watching the video today, you might notice that I usually like to pick a background that's got buzzing stuff, all kinds of city life things happening in the background, and I've just picked this red wall. Well, this red wall is the most important wall in the world to me, because this red wall is at the Six Carl Pub and Brewery in Amarillo, where I got to marry Paige 2 and a bit years ago. And this little space here will forever be an incredible place, and an incredible place that I would never ever ever have discovered if I hadn't been following Jesus. Now, me following the Lord and Paige following the Lord on her journey is what led the two of us together. And right now I'm living in Amarillo, a place I never thought I'd be calling my hometown. I just thought it was a Peter Kay song. I didn't realize it was an actual place. But following Jesus has led me to be here. Following Jesus has led me to meet my wife. Following Jesus has led me into a bunch of roles and responsibilities that I never would have thought I was capable of doing. And it's led me into so much family and so much friendship and so many beautiful things that only have happened because of following him. And has the past tried to follow me as I've ended up 3,500 miles away from my hometown? Yes, the past is always trying to follow me. Old habits are always trying to keep up. Old scenarios, old conversations, old mindsets, they're always there. But I'm following Jesus, and he keeps walking me into good places. And so really this piece of advice is a simple one. It's stay close to Jesus. Stay as close as you can to him. And don't get beat up if old things try and track you down. Our past is our past. Jesus has cleared us of any responsibility of it. But it doesn't mean we don't have scars. Sometimes we have scars from things that have happened, and scars usually last for life. But just let those scars be a reminder of what he's taken you from, not the fact that it's something to be bummed out about or frustrated about. So again, I'll just keep this one short. So grateful that Phil was poured into my life. So grateful that he told me this kind of truth that helped me through it. And so grateful that I get to live life, not just in somewhere like Amarillo, but that I get to live life knowing that I'm a follower of Jesus. And that following him right now led me here, but following him tomorrow might lead me somewhere else. And following him is the most exciting thing we can do. Actually, bonus thing that I'll add into this video is a song, because after Phil said this phrase to me, he did what he often does in life, which is he picked up an acoustic guitar that was lying around in the room, and he started to sing a song. He started to sing this chorus that says, "I have decided to follow Jesus, no turning back, no turning back." And he just led some spontaneous worship, and we just sang, and I probably cried but we just sang this song. And and then actually I came across another song that week as well, a United Pursuit song. I can't remember the lyric right now, but I'm going to put the link to both of those songs in the description of this, because both of those things were just anthems that I held on to in that season, as the past was still around, but I was deciding to live and follow Jesus, even though following him didn't mean I got taken out of the environment I was in, or I wasn't removed from the situation that was being hard for me. I was in the middle of it, but my mindset was following Jesus, and that led me to a much healthier place, and eventually has led me on some great adventures with the Lord, and will keep it leading me and Paige on great adventures with him. So thank you, Phil, for everything, and thank you again for everyone who's watching, as always, for taking note of these videos. Only a few more to go now. Thank you. Oh, I wasn't recording.
No.
Okay. Bonus. The girl at the red wall.